From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the New York Yankees. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll get us started in this
leading
one
off
under the light.
Washington, center fielder Gerardo Parra.
Line towards center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out. Josh Harrison stands in. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez ranging into the outfield. 2 down. Digging in, Aaron Judge, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 0-1, here it comes. Ball one.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11. Left fielder Brett Gardner.
Lined back over second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Batting third.
So coming to the plate, George Springer. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. In there, strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Corey Seager hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. 2 out with the man at first. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch-out.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one, as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Parra racing back to the track. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Batting fifth.
Into the box,
Designated
Alex
hitter,
Gordon. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. And that misses for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-1 now to Gordon. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Digging in now, Starlin Castro. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Lays off 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hard liner to center field. Parra is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Swinging a hard liner to short, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Marcell Ozuna. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up on the backhand, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Gary Sanchez becomes out number 2 this inning. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Matt Wieters.
Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Here's John Jaso now.
The designated hitter, John Jaso.
Into the windup and the pitch. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. In now is Andrelton Simmons. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer has a read on it, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
The 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. George Springer is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball now hit out toward Gardner in left field. And he's got it for out number 1. Digging in, Josh Harrison comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Harrison.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to center field. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
First baseman number 44.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. A swing and a miss at a ball down. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Corey Seager. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? A late swing at a slider for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Harrison has it. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Alex Gordon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
To 2-2 now. And that's taken high for a ball that's full now. 3-2. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Number 14.
Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And that misses. 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back on it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. 3-0 count. Here it comes. Well, they let him loose on 3-0, but he can't time the splitter. 3-1.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
First baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna is under it. He's got it one away. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. This is in the air out to right. Judge moves over and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Ozuna on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swung on and missed for the first strike. For Headley, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Hara has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's John Jaso now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Jaso.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Simmons.
Line drive to left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder.
In is Gerardo Parra. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Lifted in the air to center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Josh Harrison stands in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Springer coming on. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And he lays off for ball one. Grounded softly to the right. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Digging in once again, George Springer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Corey Seager.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Weak roller right side. Goldschmidt moving to his right, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready once again, Alex Gordon, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Sammy Solis will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number one.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he takes ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Judge. He can't get to it. This one's down. The throw to third, and he is in there. Ready for another shot now, Marwin Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
0-2, here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Aaron Judge.
Ground ball left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Hit hard to short, reined in. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over.
It's time for the tradition.
Digging in and looking for more, Chase Headley. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. In now, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is there, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Wieters. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Matt Wieters.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
To 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Here's John Jaso now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. He's out. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. In now is Andrelton Simmons. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping into the box, Gerardo Parra. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Here's George Springer. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Brandon Kinsler will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Now pitching for Washington, number 21, Brandon.
Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. One away.
The shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager.
Corey
2 for
Seager.
3 for him so far, including a triple. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Slow bouncer to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Designated hitter.
And now a pitch on the way. Alex Gordon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say, his 3rd. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Josh Harrison.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Gardner. Gone! Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Stepping into the box. Marcelo Zuna. 1 in, 1 out. Aroldis Chapman answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good.
Washington, good night. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great start any way you slice it.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325.